and now we're back on with Facebook Live. So you're going to have to go to my personal page. It's going to be Kareen Carlton. So it's Kareen Carlton on Facebook, facebook.com/Kareen Carlton as opposed to cc.Kareen Carlton. And either way, we get to share with each other and tell each other exactly what's going on. All right, so this evening we have a fantastic guy who's going to be joining us, and he'll be sharing his views with us as well. Remember when I was telling you guys about the something that really annoyed me and bothered me was, yeah, they don't want me to do stuff on my page apparently. I don't know why, because right now I'm able to do so much on my profile that it's not even funny. Yeah, so I'm just going to start that page and yada, yada, yada. And I just invited a whole bunch of people. And I'm also going to invite my guests now as well. And here we go. Did you guys get a chance to look at it on YouTube? Add viewers to your broadcast. There we go. So if you got a chance to see it on YouTube, you would have seen me talking about the Slayer. There we go. And I just invited him to make sure that we are all on the same page. But we're not going to start off with the Slayer just yet. Hold your horses. Hold it tight. So thank you, Ingrid, for joining me. Thank you, Sharon, for joining me. And thank you, everybody on Instagram. We have, Geraldine is on there. O'Neill Ford is on Facebook and everything. And thank you guys for joining. And again, listen, if you find that I'm talking too quickly, that's just how my mouth goes. All right? That's just how it is. I talk like this. I'm just kidding. All right, so I will slow it down because I know there's some people near me and everything who might not be able to speak as quickly as I do. So tonight, we have Owen John, the Slayer. He's going to be coming through and he'll be sharing with us on Facebook. And we'll also be highlighting his music as well. Now, let me just go really quick here. Just recap what we did last week, because last week was just really interesting. And some people were a little concerned about as to why was I chatting about politics? Come on, we live in this world. And if you think about everything that is around us, it's political. So, you know, it's something you need to chat about. So last week we talked about Barbados politics, and some people were one to talk it off after we went off. Isn't it funny? But anyhow, we are going to be continue talking about different little things today. Don't forget, Barbados elections May 24th. So if you are in Barbados and you are eligible to vote, please do that, because I ain't taking all them people bozy. I am about them and that, because you see them, they're real mix up and they may know what I'm doing. No, because if you see somebody who's doing something that you think is right, or you are able to chat with that person, then you are now able to be a part of the solution, as opposed to not doing anything, because then you are, if you're not doing anything, you are a part of the problem. Correct? Correct. So go out there and vote if you are eligible to vote. Now, speaking of that, there's this one guy, I think he's English and expat, and so what he did was he posted his route or his activities in going to registering to. There we go. We're back, and it seems like everybody is still there. Thank you guys for sticking it out. All right. Well, he was going through his movements in reference to registering to vote and so on. Mr. Man put down when he get in his car. Those of you who don't know Bajan, I going to be talking a little Bajan. I going to talk it slow so you is on sound really good, right? So Mr. Man, when he car, he get in, he drive, he show me the direction that he going in. And then he haul up his passport. Then he went in and he was taking little video inside the immigration office, which I don't think is correct. And when done, he going to get his ID card and take a picture. The man take a picture of the ID card. Now, I'm no big fancy graphic artist or anything like that. But I said, what if I pause the video because you know, those little things nowadays, you're able to blow up video and all that sort of thing by just doing that, you know, just doing that. All right. And the guy, he actually put his ID card with his ID number and his full name clear cut for everybody to see. In this day and age, is that smart? He didn't use his noggings, he used his nignog. And I really think that was just a completely bad idea for him to be doing that. All right, so anyhow, that's him. That's what he decided to do, and he is going to be eligible to vote. But one thing which was good is, young man, he actually encouraged other people to vote as well. All right, gotta make sure that my camera is not falling down too much. My camera wants to lay down. No, my camera, you cannot lay down, camera. There we go. All right, again, the Facebook camera. We'll get Facebook straightened out. So that's one of the things that we talked about. You know, we mentioned that John King, a good man, he is actually running as well for in St. Philip. And if you hear of any additional, political parties registering and having nominees and so on, let me know. It will be interesting to really find out and understand who is up against who when May 24th comes in Barbados. You've got about 9 political parties right now. And then actually, no, I'm wrong. Well, 9 political parties, but then you also had some of them who joined together. All right. So anyhow, moving off of Barbados, because I know it's going to be a peaceful and political event that's going to be happening on there. Hey, Denise, thank you for joining. And Rhea, thank you for joining, baby. Thank you so much for locking on. Wayne, I welcome you, my brother. Alan, also, thank you for coming on. And Michelle, thank you. Instagram, come on. Facebook is giving me the most issues on Instagram here. What going on, man? What going on? What happened here? All right. Okay, so, hey, DJ, what's going on? DJ Soul 73. By the way, I got to mention, I work with this guy. He's an amazing music mixologist. And he does some really great mixes on Praise 104.1. Yes, he does some amazing mixes as well. So make sure you go and you check him out. All right. So I want you to weigh in with me, because I remember when we were chatting with Talisha last week, because I really think that women are quite divided. You may have those little sections where we really come together and really work together and uplift each other, which is good, which is great and fantastic. And then you have the others who always think, well, you don't like she? You don't know me, you don't like me. You know, and that's the age-old issue that we seem to have with not knowing somebody and having issues with them. Does that make sense? I don't get it. But hey, weigh in with me and tell me what you think. Tell me, if you think women are really against each other, like always, banging heads and always against each other. We have a number of different, associations where women come together. But weigh in with me and tell me, listen, are we divided? Are we coming together? Are we realizing? Are we still fighting against men and saying, hey guys, we're just as good or better, and all that sort of thing? Those were some of the things that we chatted about last week. And I am still waiting for Owen John to come on. And once he does, hey Sandra, baby, I love your baby girls tonight. Love her. She's so pretty. All right. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you guys for coming on. I'm going to spend all day saying, come on. Right. Thank you for coming on. All right. So, and I'm still looking for that makeup artist who is going to join with me right on live and do that phenomenal makeover where when you're done, well, I wouldn't have an eyelid up here or anything or eyebrow down here, but you would be able to look and say, hey, that was amazing. Just kidding. What I should really do is always have my water nearby. So that little, that was actually real. That was my, my upper class cough. You understand? Was that good enough? Was that upper class cough good? Hey, Livingston, thank you for joining. Hey, old school buddy, how are you, my brother? Awesome. Anybody out here went to Unique High School other than me and Livingston? All right, so those are some of the things we spoke about last week. We also featured John Yard, and lovely guy, great heart, big, brave, really strong man. And if you think of his recent experiences, I think that's brave, because let me tell you, me, I would be in a hole, but John is out there doing God's work. And it gives new meaning to that phrase, I'm about my Father's business. Not comparing him to Jesus, but awesome. Good that you're great, huh? Not that I'm comparing him to Jesus or anything, but if you think about we as humans, remember that when we are by ourselves, but when we add Jesus to the mix, we are like superhuman. So he has added Jesus to his mix, and John is still able to go out there and minister to people and tell people about the Lord Jesus Christ. And you know, the Great Commission, no matter what, he is really handling business for the Lord. And I applaud him, and I think he's doing a really good thing. He's got some great music coming out. Amazing. So tonight, I have a question for you. And time is already fleeting. Amazing. Time is fleeting. I have a question for you, because earlier in the week, a guy asked me, he said, and it was almost like a mixture. Hey, Octavia. Hi. It was a mixture of a compliment, flirting, or whatever you may call it. So he asked me a simple question. Why is a beautiful girl like you, and he went on to mention a couple other things, still single? And I wasn't stumped. But after answering his question, and like within 10 seconds, because I know why I'm single, I asked him, so why are you single? I didn't go, oh, why is a handsome man like, oh, why is a successful man? I said, so why are you single? And the response was quite, I told him I was going to share this, so don't worry. Well, the man out there must be squirming. No, he's okay. So his answer was so round the bush that it really and truly left me with a question. Well, why couldn't he have a simple and straight answer? Do you guys know why? Why is it so easy for a guy to ask a female, well, why are you single? But then when you ask a male why he's single, it's almost like pulling teeth that are potato size, and I don't get it. But if you can join in and share with me, let me know. This evening, wrong glasses. The other pair was clean. So we are going to be having a guest on tonight. His name is Owen John, and we know him as the Slayer. And we have his music coming out tonight as well. And I'm not going to tell you much, because Owen is going to be on, and he is going to be telling us about his vibes, what he is doing. He's also going to be sharing his testimony with us, because I'm not too sure many of you remember when I did the C2 project, which will be coming back. I got a song, which will be coming back. I don't know if many of you remember that, but I did add the Slayer J, but the Slayer is all right, here we go. Let me see if I can request to be on your broadcast. Okay, so Alessandra, wait, Sandra, that's what your name sounds like, Alicia Sandra. All right, so I'm going to add you there, Sandra. Now, Sandra is on Facebook, so I hope you guys can hear her. I'll try my best to bring it up as much as possible. We will actually at 9 o'clock, after I'm finished speaking with Sandra, I will be adding the Slayer on here so that you guys can hear him and and hear what he has to say. Oh, Clendell Nurse said he hasn't gotten trapped yet. Well, I mean, so what is being trapped anyhow? I've added Sandra, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. She's not coming. Sandra, where are you? Oh, we'll figure that out anyhow. But yeah, it might be that, and I don't even know what you guys call being trapped. because I think that if you are in a relationship, that is not a trap. That's probably a release, in my opinion. That is more of being able to let go and let the other person that you are involved with experience you and experience who you are. So think about it. We don't want to get trapped when we get into relationships. We want to be able to release ourselves, and we want to be able to release ourselves. Okay, here we go. And be able to, all right, we want to be able to release ourselves and be able to again let that person experience us. All right, and all right, here we go. So Juanita Level, I am not seeing you, Juanita. I'm not too sure what's going on with Facebook. Seems to be having some sort of issues still. I have not been able to add people, but I can definitely add people on Instagram. Yes, Instagram's my friend. And it is true, Livingston. Maybe he's been hurt before, but I mean, when you reach a certain age and you have not, whether or not you've been hurt before, it's almost like wondering, well, I mean, what am I saying? What am I saying? Let me not, I'm trying to do more than one thing at a time. So Livingston said maybe he's been hurt before. And I'm thinking that, okay, so you've been hurt and but not let us not have it as specifically as this guy, but I find that it's just hard for them to I just find it hard for them to give a straight answer as to, hey, this is what's going on. And people might go, well, men don't talk as much as women do. I know some of them can talk more than me. Seriously, some of them can talk more than me. So a lot of the times what I have found is not just with men, but also with women, and not just with relationships. Anytime somebody gives you a round bush answer, it's quite often a form or method of deception if you're not being truthful as to what's going on and so on. So let's go with the relationship thing. A lot of the times when people give you a roundabout answer, it is because maybe they're flirting with you, but they're involved with someone else, and they really want that to get in the way of it. All right. And sorry guys, but I'm not going to be able to take any other calls. I will only be able to do this after the show. Okay. So you can, if you've got my number, you can send me a text message or something. But we'll get that sorted out. And hey, Jibril, thank you for joining. And Sunshine, thank you for joining as well. And I'm still trying to get our guests on here. There we go. I'm still trying to get our guests on here, and I'm not too sure why we're not getting it on. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is to let you experience some of his amazing music. This one he sent to me just, all right, so let me see here. Just give me 1 second, guys. Slayer. Okay, so Slayer needs to just connect on Facebook, and yeah, then we'll get him back on and everything. All right, so Glendale nurse, she said, so getting hurt is part of maturation. I agree. It's a part of that process, and it builds the character. It helps us. You know, when you get an operation, I totally agree with you, Glendale. When you get an operation, quite often you have to get some scar tissue. And doctors don't go back in and remove scar tissue. That scar tissue actually helps with the surgery or the operation that you just had. So quite often the experiences that we've had, whether good or bad, it actually does help to give us that support. Okay, so we're having some issues with the Slayer. I'm not too sure why they're not seeing connectivity, but everybody else is on, so I did send the invitation. Let me see. Yeah, guys, just give me 1 second. Our Facebook still wants to. Here we go. All right, so Owen John, yes, Owen, I've invited you. The Slayer, let me go to your Facebook page and see what happens. Yep, all is the same. All right, well. Well, it seems like I'm a little bit disappointed because my guest is not showing up. Everybody else is, but my guest is not. In the meantime, what I will do, I will share his music with you. And this is one he sent to me. This one is called Owen John is finally here. I was about to play his music. I'm still going to play it. Woo! Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear it? Art of War. Okay. Just had to let you guys hear that one. So that's Owen John. I just had to just drop it in there right away. And he's on right now. Just got to figure out how we're going to add him. Because right now he's watching. Yes. Octavia's on Instagram and she said, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, guys. So you remember years ago, there was a crop over and it was called, what's the name of the gospel band? Not Shine the Light Band. But anyhow, Button and Spoon, coming down. Da-da-da-da-da. That was Owen John. And we have him with a couple more songs on here. And I'll be sharing some more of his music with you because he did send some stuff for me that I'm going to be sharing with you as well tonight. All right. All right. So Owen, guys, he's going to be with me on Instagram. Hi, Slayer. What's going on, Bubba? Thank you. Rotate your camera. Okay, so Juanita Lava dropping the Slayer. Yes, definitely. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for finally connecting. I wasn't too sure what was going on there, but we have some more few music coming up. And I want you to share with the people exactly what's going on with you. Tell us everything about. So the show is called 1, 2, Talk It Off. Now you're a musician. Let me hear you. Can you guys hear that? Facebook, can you hear that? Facebook, can you hear that? No, Facebook ain't listening. Facebook ain't answering. All right, guys. So the Slayer is with me here on Instagram, and Slayer, I want you to take us back to Bottle and Spoon. No, wait, that's not you. That wasn't even embarrassing. I just love Calypso. So hey. All right. So, huh? How does it go? How does it go? Yes, that's the song. That's the song. All right, so I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that Instagram can hear you. All right, so not Instagram, Facebook. I just want to make sure that Facebook can hear you. So Clendile, can you hear him? O'Neill, Livingston, Jarly, Jam, Jabril, Sunshine, Alicia, Alonzo, Cheryl. Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear Owen John here? Because I've got him on. Okay, so somebody said it's very low. I don't know. Can you turn your volume up for me? That's okay. Don't let you. I just saw Billboard Morrow. Hi, Billboard Morrow. No, you're gonna be next on this show. You understand me? You are gonna be next on this show. It's technical. Just turn the volume. Turn it up. Turn the volume up. Turn it up. Carl Nelson, what's going on? Thank you for joining me, my brother. And Michael Bowman. Okay, so again, you guys can hear it. Owen John, but he's a little bit low, right? I don't know exactly how I can remedy that. All right, so Owen, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually. But go back to Bottle and Spoon. So you said that was not the name of the song. All right, the song was Coming Down. But the catchy part of it was my bottle and spoon, me coming down.
North Americans they praise God with, the contemporary, R&B song and music and
right.
Rap. We from the Caribbean, we do soul, so we do reggae. So,
but apart from that too, the mere fact that you came up with a song, the bottle and spoon, me coming down, it also goes back to who we are and where we are.
Where we are, these Caribbean people bottle, spoon, the iron,
yes.
Took
down the iron, definitely.
All those things inspired our culture. So I just wanted to big up our culture, use those things to praise God,
right.
Our culture.
Okay.
That's the idea behind it.
So you've got some new music out right now, and one of the most recent ones, that I'm in love with, by the way, is Virology.
Virology.
Yes. Okay, go on. Tell me about virology.
Well, virology is basically, we are in a war as Christians, right? And whether we know that we're in a war or we don't know, we can get taken out. So
yes.
The best thing to do is you gotta be focused because we're in a war, right? And the thing about this war is a spiritual war. It's not a flesh war. It's not. It's not going by way I used to see was a spiritual war. And the thing about
because we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Correct. And the thing about this song is, I get a line in there that says that, we could be in Brixton and take out demons in France. God, that's
boom.
Prayer.
Yes.
Pray. We could take out. I remember one time my apostle was, we as a church, we was praying at night, the apostles, and they was praying for Cristiano Ronaldo because she saw an article where this voodoo man claiming that he put a spell on him and he can't play in the World Cup. So that night, to gather the whole church and said, let us pray for him, right? Pray for him.
Wow.
So that witch doctor won't get glory, for the wickedness that he's doing. So she prayed for him, and he went to play in the World Cup and not Ghana because that was from Ghana. So that was some of the things that inspired me to write this song.
Now,
events like that happening.
How did you start with music, period? I don't just mean how did you start with writing songs or because everybody, well, I write poetry, so somebody might go like, well, I started off writing when I was whatever. What encouraged you to start with music at the level that you're at right now?
Well, it's God, because before I got saved, I never used to sing or anything. I used to just DJ, like play music. And I remember a night on my bed, God told me that you're gonna be singing, that you want me to sing music. I said, me, not me. I can't really do that, man. I never do that before, But after I said so, he Because, well, like, this way for you to do, I created to do that. Then
Yes.
I sure. That's it. And here I am singing, but it's because of him, it's because of God, and because of, like, one person.
No, I gotta throw this one at you because the song Bottle and Spoon came in the crop over the March Holy Band, and there was so much controversy at that time surrounding the March Holy Band, and Christians shouldn't be involved in crop over. What are you guys doing? Nobody is listening to you. The people are drunk. They can't hear. They're not paying attention to you. They're walking up on each other. They're having a good time. All the other objections and so on and so on. But you were one of the prominent people that continued with the March Holy Band and the what do you call it? What's the name of the tent again? Experience.
I was with Experience, and then in Ultimate Tent, and also All Stars, and also I was in those tent too. It was a lot of things.
Okay, so explain to me, what was your experience being in that that I call it controversy, because that is what it was. Christians and Barbados were divided. Christians should not be in crop over. The Bible is against reveling. Point blank. Period. Full stop. And then you guys were there on the Spring Garden, chipping down with the revelers as well.
Well, you see, Jesus said to go into all the world and preach the gospel. And the thing is, we went in as to show example, to show them how to do it, right? How to praise God. The first crop over was thanking God for the crop. So we how people get engaged in crop over with the revelry and the drunkenness. That wasn't the intention, but that's why we go in it to show them, how to praise God. You don't have to be drunk. You don't have to walk up. You don't have to do all of these things, on the road, but you could, praise God and still.
But the Bible said, "Come and be separate."
So don't go work.
No, I'm talking about going and doing the exact same things that they're doing, which definitely does not.
It's not the exact same thing, because the exact same thing we will be whining, drinking, we ain't doing none of that. So we praising God, giving our time from, and praying over these same people that get saved. And a lot of people over the years, a lot of them get prominent and still not in trouble with God saved. So the thing is, sometimes people might look at one way, look at things only one way, but God might get, other ideas when why he's sending you, and it's God who sent us there,
right.
And it's not God obey man. That man might be able to interpret the word of God different. You understand? Because sometimes you might read something and interpret one way,
Guys, just in case you're trying to figure out what's going on, so we're both on Instagram and on Facebook. And right now, I'm on Instagram with the Slayer, Owen John. So, Tyrone, thank you for connecting. Freddie, thank you for connecting. Alina, thank you for connecting as well. Nikita on Instagram, thank you guys for joining on. We're talking with the Slayer. He's got some new music out, and one of the tracks that we played earlier was Warology. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. We're fighting a spiritual war. We have to put on the entire armor of God, that when we step out and go through the Great Commission, we know that we are stepping out in faith on the Lord Jesus Christ. And we're talking with Owen John right now. And I Am Music just joined us on Instagram. And Kingdom Alternative, who's that? Sorry, that's not. So Kingdom Alternative, yes, Alternative, while giving thanks for the harvest. Definitely. I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Say again?
It's not just an alternative, it's standard.
Oh no, I was just reading one of the comments there. Yes, and I was reading one of the comments there. So Owen has some more music that I'm going to share with you guys right now. For example, this one's called Praise the Lord. Word. Praise the Lord. Loving it. Tell us about this one.
Well, this one this is a song going through.
I'm sorry, just gotta pause 1 second. Your volume is going down a little bit.
Basically, like, when you're going through trials and when you're going through those struggles, you can praise God, and out of praising God, you just feel like, that this problem, everything will be okay. This problem, God to solve it. This one, this song, to, you praise God, and, things might be like helter skelter, but I just want to praise God. I praise you. I don't feel nothing but these things that I run when people start to praise,
Because, and I'll tell you, it seems like nowadays everything is helter skelter. Right. Yeah. One more time. Oh, just lifting up the name of the Lord, man. Listen, so what's going to be happening with you for the next couple of months? Are you going to be participating in Crop Over again this year? And what are you doing tomorrow?
Back. I am back. The last 5 years, I didn't participate in any tent. I didn't participate in picking crop. Nothing so. So I'm back this year for sure. Doing back again.
Okay. So
God has given me a word for the nation. So
where have you been ministering in the past couple of weeks?
Last couple of weeks, I was, I think Sunday gone. I ministered at the Rains, that's Soul Winners relaunch.
Right, I saw that video. That was nice.
Right. I ministered there, and before that, it was Song Fest.
Okay. Any awards for the Gospel Flame Gospel Awards? Any nominations? Sorry.
No nomination.
But you did say that you were out a little bit for the past 5 years.
Yes.
So yeah.
It's only this year I start back pushing again.
Right.
I just took a drop on 2 things in the midst of those 5 years, but it's only January I start back pushing again.
Okay. Well, we have another song that you sent me here. This one's called Lightning and Thunder. Where'd you come up with these names? I love this one. I love the mix as well. The mix is amazing. I don't think you'll be offended, but this one reminds me a little bit of Emerald Henry. Huh? Yes, definitely. I love the mix. Oh, this is an action song. This is an action song. It encourages, you know when you go to the supermarket, you're chewing up your chocolate, your candy, everything by the point of sale. This is a point of praise song. And getting ready for point of praise. POP, instead of POS, it's POP, point of praise. Love it.
Praise is on fire. Because this song, I can remember a time years ago I went to a men's retreat, right? This men's retreat that I went to a men's retreat a while ago. I remember I had a whole bunch of men praising God in a room, boy. And listen to me. This praise was like lightning and thunder. I tell you, I never experienced back praise like that. When the men were praising God that night, boy, we locked in there praising God, boy. Praise was like lightning and thunder. That's the only thing that described it. song, and the other one was when my apostle was preaching about the Holy Spirit coming. You know, when she was giving the illustration of when the Holy Spirit come on Mary and overshadow, you know, and to bring forth Christ. The Holy Spirit come and overshadow and something great come, you know. So this is why I use that line in the song as well. Overshadow us like Mary, fall on me. Let me up be praised, yeah. You know. That's all I do.
Love it. I'm loving it. I'm definitely loving it.
Dance. You got to see the dance. You got to see the dance.
There's a dance.
Yeah.
You see, this is what you should be on Facebook. I'll be honest with you guys. Although Facebook is giving some issues, Facebook has a better thingy. What do you call that thingy? For seeing that. I would have loved to see that dance. You know what? Let us see that dance one of these days. You gotta come back and show us that dance. I want to play. I want to play one more song that you sent me here. Let me make sure that I'm. Hang on. I don't want to play Lightning and Thunder again. So, Controversial Love. I have not listened to this one, believe it or not. Of all the songs that I listened to, this is the only one that I have not listened to. So before I play it, tell me about this one.
Controversial love is you know, it's for people that, you know, that there are a lot of people that think that they say that they love God, right? But the love is basically in the head. It's not really be shown outwardly, right? This is one that song that speak to that you can't love God who you cannot see, but hate your brother who you can't see.
Right.
Your love God's supposed to be demonstrated by love for one another, for human beings, right? So you gotta love people, and this is how you show that you love God. That's one area.
But James talks about the fruits of the Spirit. And I remember, and people still talk about it today. In the fruits of the Spirit, we have the three tiers or the three groups of loving, which is me, you, and God. So loving me, loving you, loving God. So
correct.
I get your point. Well, Owen.
I can't see it.
So I'll be honest with you. I wanna. You're married, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear the question? Did you hear the question we asked earlier about when you ask a guy why he's single and the guys give you this round the bush answer? Why do guys do that?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they probably got somebody that hiding it. I don't know.
You see, that's exactly what I thought. You know what? It's a matter of being honest, isn't it? But what about the ones who don't have anybody hiding and they still give you that roundabout answer?
Yeah, probably must feel bad that I'm not nobody.
Man, when God makes you complete, you don't have to worry about being single.
Man, it's true because I enjoyed my singleness because when I was single, I abstained. You know, I abstained. You know, me and my wife, when we got married, that's the first time we had sex. So, that's the way it should be.
Understanding, and I really think it's a matter of understanding the completeness. And don't leave, because you know what, somebody might be willing to be asking you a question or something, and I will be asking you that question so that you can answer if absolutely necessary. And we're still on Facebook strong. I love it. And wow, it's an hour. What did we talk about? I have to speak to the program manager about my time. I'm just kidding. I've allotted myself an hour to chat and talk and everything, and it almost seems as if time is going oh so quickly, but nevertheless. And you know, here's something else. Here's something else that I want to ask you. As a musician, do you find time to not share, but help other musicians that, and if especially if they're open to it, guys. So if you have any questions you want to ask Owen, please feel free to ask him. Do you ever find the time, and how easy do you find it to help other musicians or others who are in the same artistry, to that need help to grow and develop? Do you are you inclined to do that?
Yes. Anybody can ask me anything because I speak to a lot of producers and craft certain things with mixing, mastering, writing, and so on. I always be willing to share because a lot of people, a lot of young producers that they introduce to producing a lot of them I give pointers to over the years.
Would you ever write a song and give it to a youngster and say, okay, take this one and run with it, put your name on it?
Yes, I would do that.
I mean, complete song, music and everything. You would do that?
I would do that. Yeah.
Oh, I don't have anybody. I was just wondering because we see, we see the videos of. I was just asking. My brain goes crazy sometimes. We see people, they go to homeless people, and they videotape them, giving them food and clothes and blankets and all that sort of stuff. And then it would be great if they can give them computer classes, or just some of them are out there with degrees and bachelors and masters. It would be good if they can give them a job, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be awesome? Yes, Juanita, I put him on the spot and he handled it quite well because he's a child of God. So, I know that there are young men and young women out there who are looking to get into music, and you're doing well. I'm thinking that we don't just give food and we don't just give clothes. A lot of the times we need to give a little bit more, give them the knife and the shovel and the fork and everything else. So almost like giving a head start. So I mean, if you have a complete song, your voice is not on it, and you know that there's a young man or a young woman that can sing this song and lick it up, bring it to the point where it needs to get to. I don't ask for copyrights or anything. Just say, all right, yeah, Joe, it is yours. Go and register the ASCAP and COSCAP and do your thing and promote yourself with it and so on. Would you do that? Don't. No, I know. Your name is not gonna. No, this is what I'm saying though. Don't put. So like if you give somebody a shoes, you don't write your name at the bottom of the shoes, right? You get them the shoes. So basically, you're giving them the song, and your name is nowhere on the song. Music, nothing. You just give them that and say, "Run with it, take it, all yours." Awesome. Think about that. No, I don't. Again, I'm not offering you anyone. I'm just saying that it's just something you can.
I could tell you something. This gift that God give me this gift. God give me this gift free, and to do something like that for help because there have been a lot of people that help me on the way, and they didn't take money from me for everything. Right now I got big up their word, guys. He helping me along the years.
My Paul is a hard worker. Paul is a modern day Asian hustler.
Yeah. I got big up that's a guy that teach me a lot about producing and mixing and mastering, and he didn't take no money from me.
Right.
He just teach these things. So to do that for someone, I don't think is a hard thing to do.
And it's also putting our Christianity into practice, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, like I told you, I've done that before. I have given a lot of stuff and to help people, bring up, raise up the studio and stuff. I've done that. Done that with a lot of producers and things.
Carl told me that you can't compare shoes to intellectual property. Carl, we're not comparing shoes to intellectual property. We're saying that you're giving something without writing your name on it, without putting any ownership to it at all. So in your mind, yes, you gave that pair of shoes, you bought that pair of shoes, but you have given that away to somebody. All right? Okay. And I agree, Octavia, that is nice. It's good when we can definitely put our Christian words where not just our Christian money where our mouth is. I totally think that quite often we need to do that. Guys, this was hi Tams. Who's Tams? Oh, Octavia. Okay. This was, are you gonna do my chat with me? One, two, talk it on. What? Yes. I'm not going anywhere yet. Well, soon, but not right now. Hi, Michael Jules. Hi, William. Go ahead. To do what? Oh, that's okay. No, you can go if you. It's fine. It's fine. I know you guys are busy. I know you guys are busy. So you want to tell me something? Wait, hold on. You're shouting out. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. All right, go again now because it was kind of breaking up.
I want to shout out my pastors, Apostle Bernard, Apostle Destiny, and Apostle Eddie Watts. And I want to also shout out my wife, Sophia John. You know, my 3 children, Joseph John, that's the eldest, my girl, Zachariah John, second, and Jubilee John.
Wait, what are their names? What are their names?
Joseph, that's a girl, and Zachariah, that's my eldest son, and the youngest is Jubilee.
Oh, nice. Now you got to get your wife to come and join us next week, Monday, because we're having Mother's Day Monday next week. You ain't gonna be there. And we're having Mother's Day Monday, so we're hoping that she can join us as well and just call in and say, "Hey, I'm a mom," and blah blah blah, and whatever else she want to say. Once she joins on, she will see what we're doing and saying. All right. Thank you, Owen, for joining me. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for telling us about your music. Hang on. Owen, Facebook cannot see you. So, guys, in case you're now joining, us on Facebook, I've been chatting with Owen John, the Slayer, just in case you're not too familiar with him. And let me actually give you one of his most recent songs right now. This one's Controversial Love. Can you guys hear it well? Everybody can hear it good? Pick me up. Franklin Dazell. Don't know who that is. Hi, Franklin. Freddie's also joined us. Freddie Hill has also joined us on Instagram. Basically, the fruits of the spirit. All right, so Owen, I got to turn it way down because, since we're on 2 separate things here, I got to make sure that people can, I got to make sure people can hear you. Okay, so for some strange reason, my Instagram has stopped, guys. So I'm just gonna tell you guys. I guess Instagram just got tired of me. But we're listening to Owen John. And this one's called controversial love. And if you just come back to my page, I will message you and tell you how you can get in contact with him. Now, he is on Instagram, he's on Facebook, he's on Twitter, he is on all the social mediums. And yeah, for some strange reason, Instagram just went on me. But it was awesome having you guys join me. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing with me. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. And when Jonathan, the connection went, but it was great here. So Owen is on Facebook right now. Owen, I'm going to ask you to just type in your information there right before you go back into your meeting, so that people can know how to get in contact with you, how to get your music, this new music that you've got, because you've been working really, really hard at it. So right there in your comments, Owen, just make sure to share that information there so that everybody can know and get in contact with you. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. 1, 2, talk it off. 1, 2, talk it off. You know, you go to the gym and you walk it off, right? Well, we're talking it off. And I'm loud with it. Ha! Take that. Bye-bye. See you guys later. I'll see you next week, Monday at 8:30 p.m. And we have some more to talk about. Bye-bye, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hug somebody.